What's up, everyone? This is TJ with Three Crows Conjure. Just wanted to thank you for watching another one of our wonderful videos. And if you could, let's just get it out of the way. But if you could like, add, and subscribe, and if you don't mind sharing, if you haven't done so already, this video or any of our other videos with someone who you know that could use our video help. So, what we got today, guys, is we got an interesting work. This is one of my personal favorites to help people with, is that we have people that have issues moving on from past relationships, issues where they don't understand why the next relationship hasn't worked out, or they just plain don't understand why they're having such bad luck with women or men. So what we have here today is we're going to do what's called our cut and clear working. Now what this is we're actually going to do this for a male and a female couple. You could do this also for a male and a male. You could also do this for a female and a female. You could also do this for a transgender couple, or any other combination of that sort. So what this is designed to help you is to help you to actually move forward, to remove past issues, any baggage, any things that have been holding you back that you're not quite sure why it's been doing so. So I'm a big fan of doing this type of work, guys, because it allows you to clean the slate and remove those cords, any attachments, also anything that you had in the past relationship that you really don't want. You don't really want to take that into a new relationship. So we're going to show you how to do that today. And also, if you got any questions, guys, don't hesitate to send us any comments below, and we will get back with you if you need to. So everything that we have here, we do have for sale at threecrowsconjure.com. We will put links up, or if you have questions, we also offer this working if it's something you don't feel comfortable doing. So other than that, guys, like I said, this type of working is designed to help you to remove past relationship issues in the first place. Also, I will tell you guys, one thing that we actually found that has been a big issue lately with a lot of people has been mommy and daddy issues that have been holding them back from what their true desires are as well. That is also something you can do with this type of working as well, is to free yourself from those issues, those burdens that you have taken on from your parents that are not yours. So keep that in mind. If that's something that you feel has been holding you back, highly recommend this for you. Okay. Well, like I said, guys, we have right here, we custom make all these candles. We actually loaded these candles with the cut and clear oil, and we actually are going to dress these candles with the cut and clear oil that we make as well, just for this video purposes. So just know we do also make custom candles like this, so that's something to keep in mind. Can't really tell, there's not really any herbs in there because it's just the oil with a white wax. But we have both a female and we have a male. And what we're going to be doing with these is obviously doing back to back right there. So when we do this working, these candles are going to be burning down and they're going to be back to back, kind of parting the ways. So keep that in mind while you're doing this. The first thing I would tell you to do, I've already done the petition for this working and it's underneath this. I don't like to put it on the plate just in case the wick does burn down to the point where it actually burns the petition. So it's underneath the plate, so that way you guys know that that's there. But what you'll do when you're making a petition is you're going to put the name of one party and you're going to start it going one direction and write it 3 or 5 times, however you prefer. Or if you want to do 9 times, feel free, you can do that as well. But you go to write their name. The female name is going here, here, and here. And the male name is going in the opposite direction. Go up the paper, and his name is going away from the paper too. So you have it 1, 2, 3. And like I said, it's going this way, where her name is going down this way. So you'd write like Jane Doe, and then you'd write John Doe going that way. So that we have that clear. I like to do petitions on the back of pictures that I've printed off from the actual computer onto regular paper, so I'm not destroying actual pictures if you need to. If you need to do that, that's fine, not an issue. But what I like to do is I will take that, and Sympathetic Magic will take it, so it's pulling it apart and they're going in the separate directions. Now, what I did with it is I will actually take the cut and clear oil and I will put 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, and 1 dot in the middle to represent the 4 elements and the spirit in the middle. So that way you have everything, 4 directions as well. You have that too. You can even view it as the crossroads if you want to view it that way. And then you have the spirit in the middle of the crossroads. Okay? So let's get started. One thing I'll tell you we will take is our cut and clear oil. This is our large batch. We've mixed it up nice and well. The herbs are in there. This has been brewing for quite a long time. And what you'll first do is take the candle representing the person that is wanting to actually cut away from the other person. So this will be you or someone that you're doing work for. And then you will actually address this candle pulling away because you don't want that in your life anymore. Why would you want to draw that to you? You want to draw that away from you. So pulling up and pulling out, because this is where the wick and this is where the magic actually comes to play. And when you're having it on fire, you want it to draw towards the fire to go away. So we're dressing that and going up and away. Then we're going to take Mr. Here that we no longer want in her life. And what we're going to do is do the same motion. We're pulling up and away. And I'm using my dominant hand to do this. I would always recommend to you to use your hand. If you're left-handed, use your left hand. If you're right-handed, use your right hand. Because that is your power. You're sending the G of what you're willing into this. So pull it up and away. So now that he's good and coated, what we'll do is we've got 3 herbs here. These herbs are actually used for clearing things, cutting away. We use these all 3 in our cut and clear oil, but they're all recommended. This is for actually breaking apart the relationships fit. This is our lemon verbena. Very nice. I love it. It's got a nice fresh cut grass smell to it. Very grassy. Speaking of grasses, we have lemongrass, and it's a nice cutting away, clearing. And of course, everybody's favorite cleanser, lemon peel. So what I like to do is I will take the candle. Since my hand is oily, I will take our lemon verbena, and I like to sprinkle in the same motion going up to cut it away. And this is to break apart relationships, just so you know, for the lemon verbena. And it's one of those that is really good for breaking up the conditions. Since we no longer want this dude's energy in her life, we are going to coat her nice like that. Now we'll got to do the backside too here. And make sure to go in the same direction of drawing it up, because we want it up and away. Also, guys, we'd like to hear from you as far as what you guys like to do. If you do something different than what we do, hey, we want to know that. And I'm sure our viewers would like to know what you guys do too. So now that we have her nice and dressed, she looks all pretty with the green. We focused our intentions on having her cutting away from this dude, no longer having him and his energy in her life. And moving on, we're going to do the same thing with this dude. Dress him with this. I like using this lemon verbena too because it's a finely chopped up herb. It's not heavy and bulky and won't catch on fire when you're doing it. So just keep that in mind when you're using herbs to dress candles with. You want to make sure not to use heavy, bulkier herbs. Like, I don't like to put lemongrass too heavily onto this type of work because the lemongrass can actually catch on fire and cause a really big fire hazard. So we're finishing this up here. We got him all dressed up on his backside. And don't worry about getting stuff on the plates, guys. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, well, that doesn't look pretty with it on there. You know what? Magic is one of those things, and root working is one of those things where pretty isn't the name of the game. We're going for results. So you guys can see here, there's stuff that's actually up here on the plate. That's okay by me. So now we got the lemon verbena on there. What I like to do at this time is to focus by actually calling the spirits in, because we're really getting to get to work here. And what you do by calling in the spirits, you actually light a candle here, I like to use a little white candle. We like to use our little chime candles, the white chime candles. But we have it right here. We focus on the 4 directions of letting them know the spirits, here's where the work is, here's what we're doing. We're getting the job going. So I'm going to leave that like that so you guys can see it's going, but not in the way. And I like to also do a couple things so the spirits know that we need their help and we mean business. We're not here to play around. We've got a little bit of tobacco as an offering for them. And just like we did with the light, we're going to offer it to the 4 directions and say, this is for you, for payment, for actually helping us with the work. We're here and asking you to help us with this work today. And we have here 4 coins as well. We've got a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. Notice how I have one of each denomination. So that way we are showing that we mean business by making payment to them too. Not just a tobacco and not just a water or liquor. You can use liquor. I've got a glass of water here because I like to say, here's a vessel for you. But we have what they like. Now, depending on what spirit that you choose to work with, you know, we're working with spirits of the ancestors of Conjure here. So if you worked with different childlike spirits, you don't have to offer them alcohol. You can offer them other liquids of libations of their favorite. Sometimes you can offer things like juice. You can offer water. You can offer liquor, just depending on what spirits you're working with. So keep that in mind. If you're also working with child spirits, what better thing to use than actually candy? So not for this type of work, I wouldn't recommend that, but depending on the type of work that you are and you have child spirits, candy is a great way to use. Okay, so we have our basis. At this point, you can actually start to focus in on your intentions of what we're doing here. If you want to say any psalms of prayer over this, you can do that. If you have an incantation you want to say, like, you're dead to me, you're no longer a part of my life, you're no longer to be with me or near me, or anything like that nature, feel free to say that at this time as well. Also, another good thing that if you really would like to cut away anything specifically, you could do a piece of paper showing kind of like the good and the bad. You could show the bad where you don't want to have that in your relationships going forward, and you can literally read those off to this guy and saying, I no longer accept these in my life, and rip it up right there. And there you go. So, things to keep in mind. You can do that at this point right now. So, what I like to do is just tell this guy, hey dude, you're dead to this woman and you're no longer going to be in her life. She no longer accepts you in her life anymore, and it's time for you to move on and find better pastures because you're dead to her. Move on. And there you go. It's as simple as that. So, now that we are going to get the point across to this dude that he is no longer going to be a part of her life, we're going to take lemongrass here and we're going to make a line of lemongrass to say, we are cutting and clearing your ass out of here, buddy. And there you go. You can see right here, right between the two, there's a line that is going to be breaking up any conditions that are there for them. So, now as we do this, I'm not going to seal these down. You could seal these down, but I'm going to actually be doing a little bit of sympathetic magic with this, where I'm actually going to do a walking candle spell and walk them away as these candles burn down. So, what we also can do, I like to do it to make a crossroads in here. I like to take and put lemon peel as well. And I put it right in front of each one of the candles. So that way you have your crossroads made. Okay. So, now as you can see, right there, put the lemon peel. Right here, I put the lemon peel. And right here is the lemon grass. So, we have very simple working right here for you guys that you can do. Like I said, magic doesn't have to be difficult. It can be quite simple. So what you can do at this point is you can put a couple candles right here, as far as like chime size candles. You can put one here, and then one here and here. And then you could do yellow, white, black, yellow, yellow and white, white, all colors. And then you could dress them with other oils as well. If you need extra help, you feel like there's obstacles in the way that are going to keep it from cutting and clearing, you can actually dress it with other oils as well. I like to take a yellow candle, dress it with Crown of Success to put in one corner. Take another candle, dress it with a little bit of Victory in that corner. If you want to put a Blockbuster in that corner, you could do that. And then also a road opener. Hey, you guys can do that, and that'll only help in increasing the power in your working if you feel it needs it. This is going to be a walking spell where this dude is going to be going away, and we're going to ask the spirits to actually physically drive him away. So we are going to do that, and she's no longer going to have him reconnecting with him. So, like I said, guys, it's that simple. If you guys had any questions, please don't hesitate. Make sure to send us a message or comment down below, and we'll answer your questions. Just to give a little pub out there, just to let you know, if you're in the Indianapolis area, we have an awesome event coming up May 30th, May 31st, called Indie Conjure Fest. It's hosted by us, Amanda and I, at Three Crows Conjure, and we're going to have amazing crew of people out there that are going to be presenting. We've got people like Hoodoo San Moise, Candelo Cambisa, we got Hugon Sherwin, we've got Magical Lady Duchess is going to be here all the way from Dallas. We also have Amanda and myself presenting here too, but we also have Tanya the Divinity Diva Jones going to be here, and Hugon Senjak is going to be here too. So it's going to be a great time. We're going to have tickets are available at indieconjurefest.com, and I'll post that link on here too. But it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time. I'm excited about it. So get your tickets, come out, support, and see all the people. So once again, my name's TJ. I'm with Three Crows Conjure. This is cut and clear working, guys. It's very simple working, very easy for you to do. And if you got questions, feel free, send us a message. Take care. Have a great day.